Alright, good evening, my people. This is your boy FX Chanty. So, uh, I came with another trick. You know, I always give you guys trick on how to make money from this market. One thing you need to understand the market is that the market moves in an M and W formation. Is what I mean. M W formation. That's the move from the market. So the M, you pick all your sales entry from M. The M denotes sales. These are your entry points, and here you understand the first leg of M. When it gets to this top, you can pick a cell here, and you can also pick a cell here. This order, the first one is always shorter than the last one. You understand? So that is why sometimes you enter a trade and do not go far before you bounce back later in the future. Maybe it could be like this. You understand? Something like that. Why the W? Exactly what I said is just happening here for the W. You understand? You pick your buy here, the W denotes buy. You pick your buy here. This other, the first buy is always a short leg, and the last buy is always a very long one. This is what happened here. This is the W formation. But that is not what we came here for. I want to show you guys how I coded these two. It's also the same EOG pattern you're using, but this one is more compatible for the market signal. For correct signals, if you follow exactly what I'm saying, you'll be making your money. And this is M30, it works on any time frame. And watch now. Let me start from okay, let's start from here. Now this is how you pick your trade. Check. It doesn't repent, please. So it's just because the previous it doesn't repent as you think. Okay. It's going to position itself very fine. Let's say it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. And I also show you scalping position if you want to scalp. Now look at it. If you want to buy that, this buy now, this is M30. How do we buy? You're going to first of all, you make sure that the signal that is coming comes with an holo. Hmm? Carries an holo. The holo means a lot, you understand? The holo means why the holo comes, why you see the holo means this market already has moved, in a particular trend. You understand? So this market is on a buy trend already. If you see this particular signal, when the red goes down and the green goes up, you understand, then it carries all of it along with it, you understand. So it doesn't come always. If you can be picking this one, you make your money. So this is it. You wait here. What you're going to do now is this: when this green intersects with the red, it doesn't mean you should buy at that zone. Why I said so is because we have manipulations here, so much, manipulation. Do you understand? Now look at how it is. Now where do you pick your signal? This follow is telling you that this market already. If you see an hole, then the green cross, it means the market is on an uptrend already. Is on an uptrend already. You understand? Look at it. It's going up. You understand? So it is very very advisable to buy along, sorry, to trade along the trend, a particular trend. If you want to sell, what they are doing now is making people lose money, that they are manipulating sniper entry. So we are trading continuous trend. You see, the trend was a buy trend before. Now we are seeing it here. Now, how do you pick this signal? This is how you pick the signal. Please, you're going to measure this red here. The red is the previous now. You wait until the green gets to when the red ended. Put a line. You can do this. Sorry. You can do this. Tap your screen when the market is not after the intersection. You can do this. Pick this line. Keep it on top of the red, the previous one, which is this one here. When you keep it there, immediately the green touch anywhere the green touches. When the green touches this line here, that's going to be your buy around this zone. So you bought, you see, it bought to that level, and this is M30. You shouldn't be stingy. You should have a target, okay? And at the same time, what I added here, the downside is called this is an extra confirmation. When this thing occur, you see that this place there will be a gap. Hmm? There will be a gap here, and previously the histograms were pointing downward from the left hand side, reducing upward. While on the right hand side, the histograms are pointing downward and increasing. You understand? So as this thing is occurring, the market is moving upward. That's a buy. You can see this, how do you call it, this indicator here will also rise. So you know this is a buy market. It drops here and rise over here. That's it. We'll check another entry. So if you pick that trade there, you would have won the trend. So if you want to scalp now, if you want to scalp yourself with this market, you're going to wait until the white histogram on top of this blue, there's a blue line running on top of this chart, running through along the chart. Okay, now this blue line enters the white. Wait until you can see previously the white lines were above the green. Wait until it breaks under the green, sorry, under the blue line. Hmm? It breaks, a white line breaks here. It couldn't break through, breaks under, broke under this blue line. Then you can pick, start to prime for a sell. Prime for a sell. Now look at what I told you, and that's supposed to give you a sniper entry. Normally some people would have taken the trade from this place now, but they manipulated because this is not the trend. That's a good example you're seeing. So let's go again and check another position. Please, they're not much. I'm just scarfing it out for you guys. Watch. Okay, let's check H4. Okay, let's finish with this. Hmm. Here's another one here. You see, at that moment of intersection, there's a previous rate. Can you spot it? Spot it here. Hmm? The rate that went down, where it turns on top. So what you're going to do is that just come here, come to this place, tap on it, pick this one here, tap on it, then place it on top of the red. You place it on top of the red. Allow this green after the red has gotten to this pair, because sometimes if you want to pick, to be drawing down. Allow this one to go and this one comes up. Immediately it hits that line that rhymes with this red, you pick your buy here. You see? If you check, the market was buying also. Hope you can see that. So you pick your buy there because already the market is on a buy trend. Pick your buy there. Now if you check here, this is how you see the hidden support and resistance that you now look at it. You can see. So that is when you buy. This was the previous one, but you never saw it. And this was the next one you can pick. So with these two, you can easily know the real and the verified support for the market to bounce over. You understand? And at the same time, remember what I said when I showed you the first one. This is for extra confirmation. This one will come down the left hand side while the green crosses over the Ichimoku. This is Ichimoku. Then you see a gap here when this thing is about to occur. That's the confirmation. This was then immediately you see this one coming down from the right hand side. Hmm? That's a pure buy and look at it. You make your money and come out, and it comes with speed. It moves with speed because you're moving with the market makers. Okay, let's go around again and now look at another one here. But this one, I believe the previous market has spoiled the market. See, there was another one here. Hope you can see it. There was another one here. And because of the zoom levels, let's go around. If you see sell, I'll show you for sell. And this is sell. You remember how I asked you to pick it, and sell is the opposite. Look at it. Remember, this was the previous green on top. Hmm? Now you're going to place the line on top of it, which is this place. This is where you're going to pick your signal. So the green came to this point. When you have this, and when you have this, remember you need to have a gap downward now. When this one was coming down from the left hand side, a gap came through here, and when this silicates, after you might have sold, it start going up. You understand? So that is it. It's as simple as AVNC. And now look at the sell. And for selling, this is M30. It works on any time frame, so it moves with speed. You get my point? So we have many entries like that here. So many. And look at another buy. It must buy. Understand? This is this buy now. Look at, see what happened here. You place the line on top like this, which is supposed to buy here, but you can equally scalp if you want to. Depends on, course this M30 can do 1 2 3 is a long peep already. If I were you, I don't stay long in the market. I'll just take it. But now look at this second confirmation. Alright, now look at another one here. This is a sell. When it hits, this was the previous one. Now look at when the immediately the line, the current one hits, after you might have confirmed there's an holo, then you check this downside. It was reducing before, cross the green, you see a gap, you pick your sell, and your sell will pop around here. And look at how it sold. It sold from there. That was not enough. It came down again more. See, before it went back up. So this is so much. There was a two signal here. Even this one too sold. Even if you sold here, you could have held till it went down. See? So you don't make any mistake. Remember, there must be an holo. This is the original one that came before, but there was no much holo there. Did not give us our correct signal. And this is supposed to be a good signal, but the downside did not confirm it. Now look at this buy. See it. This is exactly what you're going to see after this intersection. Just measure here to this place. When this one hits here, this is when you're supposed to pick your buy. It will occur exactly. And this is the real support here on a moving market. So how are you going to do it? You keep this one here. So you pick go to this place, pick this, drop it on top. With this line, you're going to drop with the previous one because this market moves in an M and W movement. motion. Check it out. This is M. Hope you can see it. This is M now. Alright, let me do it this way. This M. And this is W. You understand? So how do you know this was supposed to be a buy? The buy of this is a W. Now the green is just opposite. That's what we call divergence. When this one is giving you M, your market is giving you W form. Yeah. See? Let me draw it well for you. See? Shit, sorry. But I want you to observe exactly what I mean. Let me reduce it. See the M. So immediately he hits that line when the previous line curved and give you a buy. When the way hits there, it's itself. You see? This one hits here, I'm giving you a buy. When this one hits there, it's also a buy. So you can use it anyhow, and that is it. Please, the video is getting too long. But let me write my number here for you. Sorry. Remember how much is the EOG. If you don't have EOG, or if you need this particular one, you know what to add up. Plus 2, 3, 4, 8, 1, 8, 9, 7, 7, 3, 0. The second one is plus 2, 3, 4, 9, 1, 3, 0, 4, 0, 4, 0. Please, this is 0, not 6. 20. Understand? Thank you very much for your Christianity.